So good day everyone. Today we're going to discuss the importance of the topic is important for all future seafarers and deck officers like you, which is the ensuring safety at sea, the role of the master list, station bills, and the contingency plans in board emergencies. So for this one, working at sea involves many risks and emergencies can happen in any time. So because ships operate far from the immediate help, no, as you can see, no, nandun tayo in the middle of the ocean, walang sino mang tutulong sa atin. So dapat tayo alam natin kung ano yung dapat natin gawin in case of emergency. So the crew must always be prepared. So in this presentation, we will going to learn how master list, station bills, or station bills and contingency plan helps crews respond quickly and safely and efficiently during the emergencies. So the importance of preparedness on board uh, emergency or preparedness. So emergencies at sea can happen unexpectedly. Sino ba yung nakakaalam kung kailan darating yung emergency? Wala naman, di ba? So some example include fire on board, flooding, collisions, medical emergencies, piracy when you are in a pirate area, or severe weather. So unlike emergencies on land, no, sa mga lupa, ships cannot easily receive immediate help. Kasi nasa laot tayo and hindi tayo makakapag ask ng help and hindi makakarating agad-agad yung tinawagan natin. So because of this, the crew must be able to respond quickly and effectively. So this is why proper emergency preparedness is very important. So planning and training and teamwork are essential to ensure that the safety of everyone on board is secured. Kaya nga tayo, ang dami natin trainings na kinukuha kasi like we are putting in an island na dapat alam natin how to survive. Parang ganun yung situation ng every seafarers eh. All of the trainees are going to throw to you all of the trainees you need to equip uh, because when you are on board, you're like in a one island na kayo lang at dapat kaya nyong resolbahin yung uh, mga tasks or yung mga emergencies na darating sa inyo. So this is there are critical tools, no? So to ensure safety during emergencies, ships are use these three important tools. So first we have the master list, which assigns emergency duties to each crew member. So that is the master list. For the station bill naman, it tells us or it's tell the crew members where should report during the emergency. Again, master list assign emergency duties for each crew member. Kung ano yung duty mo for a specific kind of emergency. While the station bill, sinasabi sa atin kung saan pupunta yung crew member para mag-report during the emergency. Easiest way to understand the master list, your duty, and the station bill, your position kung saan tayo re-report during the emergency. So, third is the contingency plan, which is provides by step-by-step procedures for handling different emergency situations. So, with these three tools are being used together, the crew can respond to the emergencies in a organized and efficient way. So we have a real life example dito, no? So real life example is the Costa Concordia. In real life example of poor emergency preparedness in the Costa Concordia accident in 2012. So during the incident, there was confusion among the crew regarding the evacuation procedures and responsibilities. So because of lack of clear coordination, evacuation was delayed and many passengers were affected. So this case shows how important it is properly to implement the master list, no, kung saan pupunta master list kung ano yung role mo as a crew member, kung saan mo dadalhin yung mga crew, and the station bills kung saan mo position dadalhin yung mga crew. For example, no, master list ka. Sa master list is you are responsible to the crew. Ayun yung role mo. Then dun sa station bills naman kung saan mo dadalhin yung mga crew na responsible ka. Then the emergency procedures to prevent the confusion during the emergencies. No, it is the contingency plan. Ano yung plano nyo bago pa or beforehand mangyari pa yung ganong klaseng insidente? So first we have the master list. Ano nga ba yung master list? No? A master list, it is a official document required under the Safety of Life at Sea, no? The SOLAS Convention. So it assigns every specific emergency duties to each crew member on board. So this means that even before an emergency happens, every crew member already knows their role and responsibilities. Hindi yung pagdating ng emergency, may fire, ano yung gagawin ko? Sige, ako na dito sa ano. Hindi pwedeng gano'n, no? Hindi pa lang yung, hindi pwede yung nandun na yung fire, tapos dun pa lang kayo magde-delegate sino yung gagawa nito. O ikaw dyan, ako na dito. Hindi pwede. Dapat every crew member knows his duties and responsibilities in case of a specific emergency. So this master list tells us what is your role during that emergency. Then the master list also ensures that everyone on board understands that they must do during the emergency situation. Hindi alam mo lang kung ano yung gagawin mo. Dapat alam mo yung tama mong gagawin. Hindi yung, ako yung may hawak niyan. Ako yung magdadala nito sa ganyan. Ako yung kukuha ng hose. Dapat alam mo how to operate the hose. Hindi lang alam mo ikaw yung hahawak ng hose, pero alam mo ba gamitin siya. No, that thing is very important. Hindi lang alam mo kung anong gagawin mo. Dapat alam mo how to operate or how to respond on your role given to you. So the chain of command. We have the another important part of the master list. No, meron tayong tinatawag dito na responsibilities aligned with the master list. So first we have the firefighting team, no, which controls the fires during the hoses and extinguishers. But before that, no, mabalik tayo dito sa master list, no. Another important part of the master list is the chain of command during the emergencies. It is clearly identifies who gives instruction and who carries out specific tasks. Tandaan nyo, no, kung sino yung magbibigay sa inyo, hindi ka pwedeng mag-react immediately. Hintayin nyo yung command, no? Kasi meron yung chain of command. Again, yung command manggagaling sa captain. So, hintayin nyo yung command coming from your leader, which is the captain. So, the chain of command during the emergency, it is clearly identified on the instruction. Nakasaad din yan sa master list during the emergency. So, the instructions and who carries out the specific tasks. So, during emergencies, quick decisions are necessary. If everyone's are to give instruction at the same time, the confusion may occur. Kaya dapat isa lang yung magde-decide, which is the captain. So kung lahat merong salita, ay hindi ganito gagawin. Walang mare-resolve at magkakaroon ng confusion between the responding team. So therefore, having a clear chain of command, it helps us to maintain and order the efficiency of the task na gagawin yun during the emergency. So we have the master list responsibilities. So the master list assigns different responsibilities to a different team. So first we have the firefighting team. They are responsible for controlling fires using hose and extinguishers. So the lifeboat crew also or as well prepares or launches the lifeboat or life rafts. So the lifeboat prepares and launches the life rafts. They are responsible for the lifeboat or life raft. Kaya tinatawag silang lifeboat team, no? So meron din tayong medical personnel which is provides for the injured crew or members or passengers. And also we have the communication team or communication officer. So they're going to report the emergency information to the bridge, which is on the bridge is the captain and who is the officer in charge during that time kung ano may mangyari, kung anong oras man mangyari, kung sino yung officer on duty that time, sila yung sila yung nasa bridge team or shore authorities, and the passenger assistance which is guided by the team passengers safely to the master station. So if you are responsible to guide the passenger on the master station, that is your role. So what is the importance of the master list? So the master list, it is very important because it removes confusion during emergencies. Kasi nandun yung communication nandun yung clear role nyo. Kaya may iwasan nyo yung confusion kung ano yung gagawin. So each crew member already knows their responsibility. So there is no hesitation with your responsibility. So this is allow the crew member to respond quickly and in coordinated manner. Hindi yung, hindi, mas magaling ako dyan. Ako yung ano dito. No. You are given a specific task, so that task is you should follow because ayun yung trabaho mo kasama yun sa kontrata mo. So in every emergency situation, every second is important and clear assignment of duties helps saves time and lives at sea. Just for example, let us consider this example. If a fire suddenly breaks out in the ship's galley and there is no master list, so some crew members may panic or act without proper coordination. So however, master list, the response becomes organized. The firefighting team immediately goes to the location of the fire. So the medical team prepares the first aid equipment and the communication officer informs the bridge and follows reporting procedures. So tandaan nyo, without kung wala tayong master list or wala tayong station bill, without proper coordination, hindi natin mare-resolve yung problem during those emergencies. Then pagdating naman, kung tapos na tayo sa master list, ano naman yung station bill? So station bill, it is a chart or diagram that shows each crew member should report during the emergency. So while the master list tells us the crew what their duties are. Again, station bill is a chart or diagram that shows where crew member should report, kung saan ka dapat pumunta. Kay master list naman, ano yung role mo during those emergencies. So, what are your duties? So, pagdating naman kay station bill, kung saan ka pupunta. Again, master list, ano yung duties mo? Kay station bill, saan naman yung station mo, kung saan ka pupunta. So, this allows crew members to quickly assemble at their assigned emergency situations or emergency stations. So, saan nga ba pinopost yung ating station bills? So, the station bills are usually posted in a different area around the ship. So, they in which they can visibly seen. So, common locations like the crew quarters, emergency rooms, mess halls, and passenger areas on passenger ships. So, posting them in visible places ensures that every crew members are quickly check their assigned stations whenever it is needed. Then what is the importance of these station bills? So the importance of this is to help crew members quickly assemble at the correct emergency stations. Then it improves also situational awareness and prevents confusion during the emergencies kasi alam mo kung saan kapag dito tayo nag-assemble, ibig sabihin may fire. Pag dito tayo nag-assemble, ibig sabihin abandoned ship. Pag dito tayo nag-assemble, ibig sabihin may flooding. So, sa location pa lang, malalaman mo na anong klase ng emergency meron sa barko. So, instead of searching for instruction, the crew member immediately know where to go or what to do. One example for the station bill example. So, for example, if a fire alarm sounds in the engine room, so the firefighting team immediately moves to the engine room. So, with hoses and firefighting equipment, then the medical team responds for the designated first aid action, and the communication officer proceeds for the bridge and emergency communication station. So, without station bill, crew members might go with the wrong place, wasting value time, then sayang yung preparation, sayang yung pagpunta, sayang pagsuot ng tapos wala ka naman doon sa location or sa area na dapat nyo pag-stayan and para ma-prepare nyo kung ano yung gagawin nyo during the emergency. So again, that is the example and importance of our station bill. Then we can go to the contingency plan. For a contingency plan, it refers to the predefined procedures for a specific emergency situation. So it provides step-by-step instructions on how to respond on emergencies. So these plans cover many possible scenarios such as the fire, flooding, collision, grounding, even engine failures, and severe weather or man overboard, and also piracy. No? That is the covers of the contingency plan. So again, every emergencies dapat meron tayong contingency plan. And this contingency plan is coordinated with the master station and the station bill. So what is the components of this contingency plan? For the contingency plan, it includes the several important components. So again, this may include the step-by-step checklist, communication procedure, evacuation guidelines, and emergency drills. So these components help ensure that the crew member knows exactly that actions to take during the emergency. Also, for the importance of the contingency plan, no, contingency plan provide clear guidance to the crew during the emergency. They also reduce panic because crew members know what to do or what procedures to follow. Kasi minsan kaya tayo nagpapanik kasi nakakalimutan, hindi natin alam ano ba yung gagawin natin. But when we are capable and we are knowledgeable during emergencies, malilesen yung panic natin or even mawawala yung panic natin kasi we know how to do and we know how to deal with the situation. So by following structured procedures, the crew can respond systematically and avoid missing important steps. Just for example, meron tayong scenario, no? And the scenario is flooding. So for example, during flooding in a cargo hold, the contingency plan provides specific steps. So the first crew checks the stability using the cargo ballast procedure. So that is the first step, no? This is a contingency plan. Sa contingency plan, makikita mo doon kung ano yung steps na gagawin mo. So, una nyo dapat daw gawin is to check the stability of the vessel using the ballast control procedure. Then next, the watertight door must be closed to prevent the spread of water. Then the pumps are deployed to remove water from the compartment. Then if it is necessary, the crew prepares passenger and crew members are for evacuation kung hindi na talaga mare-resolve yung flooding. Kasi next to flooding is abandon ship. Siyempre kapag nalagyan na ng buong tubig yung vessel nyo, mag-i-ingress yung water, tendency bibigat yung barko, lulubog yung barko, then mangyayari is abandon ship na. Kailangan nyo na mag-prepare for the abandon ship. Then the integration of these three tools is the master list, station bill, and the contingency plans when it work together to ensure that safely during the emergency. So the master list assigns responsibilities. Tandaan nyo, it is the important note to be followed. So the master list assigns responsibilities while the station bill crew members where to go, and the contingency plan provides the procedures to follow. Kaya with this integration of these three tools, no, it helps the vessel to survive during the emergencies. And how they work together. No, for example, no, it is an example. Paano natin masasabi na nandoon si master list, nandoon si station bill, then nandun sa contingency plan. So when alarm sounded on board, the crew first referred to the master list. So di ba kapag nakarinig kayo ng alarm, for example sa school, nakarinig kayo ng fire alarm, ang mangyayari, when the alarm sound, the crew refers to the master list to identify the assigned roles. So ikaw ngayon, hindi mo titingnan yung master list ha. Dapat alam mo na kung ano yung role mo during that emergency. Dapat kabisado mo. Hindi yung, nasan ba yung master list? Basahin ko, ito yung trabaho, ito yung role ko. Hindi. Dapat marinig mo pa lang yung alarm. It is referring into fire alarm. Tapos alam mo na yung role mo. Then the next thing you will do is to proceed to the designated station. So according to that station, dapat makita mo yung mga kasama mo. Ibig sabihin, kapag nakita mo sila na nandun, tama yung pagkakaintindi mo sa alarm. Kasi that station is saying that there's a fire on board. Kasi iba-ibang station, iba-ibang location ng station, iba-ibang klaseng emergency. So once you see your colleagues and the stations are corrected, so according to the station bill na naka-assign sa inyo. So once their stations and they carry out their tasks by following the contingency plan. So kapag nandun na kayo sa station, i-report nyo kung ano yung duties and responsibilities nyo, ibig sabihin, na-follow nyo yung contingency plan na tinatawag natin. So that is the integration of these three important roles. So, example scenario, no? Let us look at the example during the engine room fire. So, the firefighting team immediately proceeds to the engine room or to the engine room to control the fire. So, the medical team prepares to treat injured crew members. Now, meanwhile, the bridge officer communicates with authorities and coordinates evacuation if necessary. So, this coordinated response is possible because the integration of three safety tools. So, the benefit of this is emergency planning. No? Anong ba yung benefit ng pagkakaroon ng emergency planning? So, the emergency planning, it helps us to proper emergency planning provides several benefits. Now, first, it minimizes the casualties and injuries because of everyone knows their responsibilities. Paano naman? Mababawasan yung pagkakaroon ng loss of life or even the injuries, no? Because alam natin kung anong dapat natin gawin. Then second, it reduces the damage to the ship and cargo. Then third, it ensures the compliance with the international maritime regulations such as the SOLAS and the ISM code. Kasi we are required to do these such things na kailangan nagpa-follow tayo sa SOLAS Convention. Hindi pwede yung, hindi, wag na natin gawin yan. Wala naman nakakatingin. No, meron niyang written, documented at pictures na dapat na nagawa nyo or nag-undergo kayo ng drills or nagkaroon kayo ng safety preparedness beforehand magkaroon ng emergency. Then finally, it improves the self-confidence of the crew and the teamwork itself, no? Kasi kapag hindi kayo nagpa-practice during drills, tendency, hindi nyo ma-exercise kung ano yung weakness and strengths of the crew, no? At hindi kayo magkakaroon ng teamwork kasi hindi nyo siya nagagawa. So with that, alam nyo naman na every vessel is pabago-bago yung crew, kaya kailangan nyo magkaroon ng drills and trainings every now and then pagdating sa barko. So, with this, meron tayong a historical example, no? Historical example, it is a real example, real scenario, no? A example that highlights the importance of emergency preparedness in the MS Herald of Free Enterprise disaster in 1987. So during this incident, no, poor coordination and lack of preparedness contributed to 193 fatalities. Ibig sabihin 193 yung namatay. So this tragedy shows how critical proper emergency planning and clear crew responsibilities are. So panigurado, this is a passenger vessel or RoRo, no? Makikita nyo. So to conclude, no, emergencies are unpredictable, no? Walang nakakaalam kung ano yung mangyayari, but God knows. So but preparation can help manage them effectively. So master list, station bills, and contingency plan are essential tools to help ensure that crew safety, maintain order, and reduce damage or loss of life. Now, regular drills, training, and proper implementation, these procedures ensure that the crew is always prepared and always ready during emergency. So remember, safety at sea is not just a requirement. It is a responsibility for every seafarer. Again, tandaan nyo, safety at sea is not an option. It is a responsibility. So for our reference, no, you can check the SOLAS, ISM, and the IMO guidelines, and also the case studies about the Costa Concordia for the ARC Herald of Free Enterprise. So thank you very much for your listening, and you can take a break, no? And after break, again, syempre meron tayong quiz, no? This quiz is help us to check if there's a retention on your memory about our discussion. Hindi lang dahil gusto kong magpa-quiz, kundi it help us to retain na kung meron man tayo retention about the knowledge that we are discussed today. So we have 30 minutes, no? You can take a break. Then while you're on break, you can juggle reviewing and having a break, no? So thank you very much for your listening. And if you have a question, just raise your virtual hand and we can discuss it today, no? Thank you very much for your listening.